All right, strap in, everyone, for your personalized deep dive today.
Deep dive, I like that.
Well, we've got to keep things fresh.
Right, of course.
But today, we're heading straight into the world where quantum computing and AI collide.
It's a space that's just, well, it's absolutely buzzing with potential.
Exactly. And we're going to figure out exactly why it's grabbing the attention of, well, pretty much everyone.
Investors, tech giants, you name it.
Our compass for this journey, this deep dive, is an article from The Motley Fool.
Ah, The Motley Fool, good stuff.
Published March 1st, 2025, to be exact.
Very recent.
Titled, "These two artificial intelligence stocks could be the best buys in the quantum computing revolution."
An intriguing title.
Now, I know what you might be thinking. Quantum computing. Isn't that all about tiny particles and mind-bending physics?
It's definitely got that reputation.
And you wouldn't be wrong.
Not at all.
But this article takes a different approach.
Oh.
It suggests looking at how established tech giants are maneuvering in this new world.
Instead of hyping up
The startups.
Yes, exactly.
Could this be the next wave of the AI revolution?
That's the big question.
Let's find out.
Let's dive in.
I like how the article contrasts the excitement surrounding newer quantum computing companies with the more established players.
Yes, it's a good reminder that sometimes, real innovation comes from those who can play the long game.
Okay, so let's get into the nitty-gritty.
Sounds good.
The article mentions companies like Rigetti Computing,
Ah,
D-Wave Quantum,
familiar names.
and IonQ.
All generating lots of buzz and some pretty interesting stock fluctuations.
It feels like, everyone is on a treasure hunt for the next millionaire maker stock.
Right? Absolutely. There's a definite, a gold rush mentality.
A gold rush.
Yeah.
But then the article throws a curveball.
Oh.
And asks, why not look at the AI giants? Companies like Alphabet and IBM.
Interesting.
Who are already, making waves in this space.
They might not be the shiny new toy on the block, but maybe that's their strength.
What do you think?
I think it's a very important point.
Okay, good.
These companies, they have a history of innovation.
Right.
And the infrastructure.
And, let's not forget, the financial resources to invest in long-term research and development.
It's not even the same playing field as a startup scrambling for funding and immediate returns.
Right, it's like the difference between sprinting and running a marathon.
A perfect analogy.
They're in it for the long haul.
Absolutely.
So let's start with Alphabet.
Okay.
Everyone knows Google, YouTube, and their AI-powered tools.
Right.
But what really caught my eye was their development of the, what was it called? The Willow quantum chip.
Willow. Yes, I've read about that one.
And get this. It reportedly solved a problem in 5 minutes that would take a supercomputer 10 septillion years.
10 septillion. Wow.
That's a lot of years.
Just putting it mildly.
What kind of problems can Willow tackle that are so far out of reach?
Well, to understand that, we need to kind of dip our toes into what makes quantum computing unique.
Okay, let's dip.
Imagine a regular computer bit.
Like a 0 or a 1.
Exactly, a 0 or a 1.
Got it.
Now imagine a quantum bit or qubit.
Okay, a qubit.
It can be 0, 1, or both at the same time.
Both at the same time.
Simultaneously.
Wow.
It's called superposition.
So it's like a bit doing a headstand.
You could say that.
I can be both. Okay, I'm starting to see why this is a big deal.
This allows quantum computers to perform calculations in parallel, exploring many possibilities simultaneously.
So that's how they achieve such incredible speed.
For certain types of problems, yes. Like Willow could simulate complex molecules for drug discovery, optimize financial models with incredible precision, or even break the encryption that protects our online data.
Whoa, okay.
It's definitely more than just a faster computer.
No kidding.
Yeah.
But here's where things get interesting.
I'm listening.
The article points out that right now, quantum computing still has limited practical applications.
That's true. It's still early days.
But the article says that this is an advantage for Alphabet.
How so?
What do they mean by that?
Well, Alphabet is huge and financially stable, so they can invest heavily in research without needing immediate profits.
That makes sense.
They can afford to, explore, experiment, and even fail.
Without it impacting their bottom line?
Exactly.
This is a luxury most startups just don't have.
Not at all.
So it's like they're building the spaceship before they even know where they're going to fly it.
A good way to put it.
But is there a downside?
Possibly.
Could they become complacent or lose their edge to, smaller, faster competitors?
It's a valid concern, and it highlights the different approaches in quantum computing.
Right.
Alphabet is taking the moonshot approach, aiming for huge breakthroughs.
But they aren't the only ones.
Nope.
IBM, for instance, is taking a different path. Ah, yes. IBM, the OG of computing.
They've been around forever.
I'm sensing a slow and steady wins the race vibe here.
That's a good way to put it.
Tell me more.
Yeah. You got it. IBM is taking a much more, I guess you could say, measured approach.
Measured.
Yeah, focusing on building an entire ecosystem around quantum computing.
An ecosystem, okay.
So they've developed this series of quantum processors.
Okay.
With, pretty interesting names.
Like?
Heron, Condor, Eagle, Osprey.
Birds.
You got it.
Yeah.
Steadily increasing their power and capabilities.
So they're getting there, slowly but surely.
Right, but their, secret weapon, I think might be their software platform.
Which is?
Qiskit.
Qiskit. Okay, I'll admit I'm not familiar.
That's right. Not many people are.
For those of us who don't speak, fluent quantum, what is Qiskit and why is it so important?
So imagine Qiskit as a toolbox.
Okay.
And a common language for all those quantum developers out there.
Makes sense.
It provides the building blocks for creating quantum algorithms,
right.
Tools for testing, refining, and even, get this, access to IBM's cloud-based quantum computers.
So anyone can use it?
Well, anyone with the right know-how, of course.
So they're not building the spaceship, they're building the tools for other people to build spaceships.
Yeah, I like that analogy.
That's pretty clever.
It is.
But isn't hardware still the main battleground?
Well, it's definitely important.
And a software platform really be enough to win this whole race?
That's the big question, right? And it really gets to the heart of IBM's strategy.
So what are they thinking?
They're betting that by creating a really strong software ecosystem,
right.
They can attract developers, researchers, all the people who will drive innovation and create a market.
Like a snowball effect.
Exactly.
It's like what we've seen with companies like Microsoft and Apple.
Exactly. A classic platform play.
So they're building the spaceport, and everyone wants to launch their rockets from there.
Precisely. And, Alphabet might have the lead in raw power, but IBM is building the infrastructure for a collaborative future.
It's really fascinating to see these different approaches. So we have Alphabet with their moonshot hardware,
right,
and IBM with their software and this community they're fostering.
And both, let's not forget, both deeply rooted in AI.
Is this what's leading to the next wave of the AI revolution?
It's definitely possible.
Feels like all the pieces of the puzzle are coming together.
We're seeing a convergence of, a lot of powerful forces.
That could lead to some major breakthroughs.
Absolutely.
So, give me an example.
Sure.
What kind of real-world impact could we see from this quantum-powered AI?
Okay, imagine you work in, let's say, finance.
Okay, finance.
And you can use quantum algorithms to optimize investment portfolios.
Okay.
With incredible precision, manage risk in ways we never could before.
That would be game-changing.
Or in healthcare.
Yeah.
AI systems analyzing tons of patient data, diagnosing diseases earlier.
Wow.
And developing personalized treatments, all based on your genes.
It's like having a doctor who knows everything about you before you even walk in the door.
Yeah. Exactly. And let's not forget material science.
Hey.
Quantum simulations could completely revolutionize the way we, design materials.
For everything.
Batteries, solar panels, you name it.
This is starting to sound less like science fiction and more like, a sneak peek into the future.
And the future is closer than we think.
It really is, but all this rapid advancement, it has to come with some questions, right?
Of course.
What about the downsides?
You're right. We can't ignore the potential risks.
Like what?
Well, as AI gets more sophisticated, especially when you add in quantum computing, we have to be really careful about potential biases in their decision-making.
That's a good point.
We have to make sure these powerful tools are being used responsibly.
Ethically.
Exactly. It's not enough to just build them.
It's like giving someone a scalpel. It can save a life, or it can do a lot of damage.
That's a very good analogy.
It really does feel like we're standing at the edge of something brand new.
A new frontier.
Yeah. But it's not just about the tech itself. It's how we handle it all.
Absolutely. We need to, I think, approach all of this with a sense of responsibility. And a commitment to making sure these advancements, that they benefit everyone.
Everyone.
We need so many different perspectives in this conversation.
Different perspectives, okay.
Ethical considerations, too. Can't forget about those.
Right, of course.
And a focus on making sure all of this is sustainable long term.
Sustainability, that's huge.
It is.
This deep dive, we've started with this question.
Yeah.
about the potential for this next wave.
Well, the AI revolution.
Right. And it really feels like we're seeing it take shape.
The building blocks are there.
But what does all this mean for our listener?
Right. Good question.
How could these technologies actually touch their life?
Touch their work, their industry.
Exactly.
That's the question everyone wants answered.
It is.
And, well, we can't predict the future. Not exactly.
Right,
but we can, I think, look at the trends and try to see where things are going.
Okay, so where are they going?
Imagine a world with, like, truly personalized medicine.
Personalized medicine, wow.
Traffic that flows perfectly, no more traffic jams.
Set me up.
Smart cities, all running smoothly.
It sounds good to be true.
And, all these complex scientific problems solved super fast in a fraction of the time.
It's like something out of a movie.
A good movie, hopefully.
Yeah, with less robots taking over.
We can hope.
It's hard to grasp the potential impact of all of this.
It is. It's massive.
We're really only just starting to understand it all.
Just scratching the surface.
So give me the one key takeaway.
Okay, the one thing I want listeners to remember is that quantum computing and AI, they're not just abstract ideas or buzzwords that already here. They're shaping our world.
Yeah.
And they're going to have a huge impact on all of us.
Huge, yeah.
And the best way to prepare is to stay informed.
Right.
To participate in these discussions.
Be part of the conversation.
And to never stop learning.
Never stop learning.
That's key.
It's like we've, given everyone a little taste.
It's a little taste, yeah.
Of this incredible feast of knowledge.
Hopefully it makes them hungry for more.
I think it will.
There's so many resources out there.
There are.
Books, courses, online communities, people who are passionate about all of this.
Yeah, it's amazing.
This deep dive, it's just the beginning.
The beginning. Okay.
The journey doesn't end here.
So, to wrap this all up,
yes,
we've gone deep
yes.
into this world of quantum computing and AI.
Looking at how, the big players are getting involved.
Alphabet, IBM, all of them.
And we've seen how this could change everything.
Everything. Medicine, finance, you name it.
But we've also talked about, doing all of this the right way.
Responsibility, ethics, all of that.
Absolutely.
It's a journey it's full of possibilities.
And challenges.
But the future is what we make it, right?
I think so.
Thanks for joining us for this deep dive, everyone.
Keep exploring.
Keep learning.
And we'll see you next time.
See you later.